when we gave our keys for the game, my number one key to our young ladies is Belmont's number one in steals, we're number two. The difference in our programs right now is they convert better than us off of those steals. They had 23 steals and had 23 points off of those steals. We have to do a better job of playing in space. We knew they were going to pack the paint. I lost one of my outside shooters to sickness today, which we had a whole game plan because we knew they would pack the paint. And I needed a kid to be able to knock down some shots out there. But that was the ball game. We got to the free throw line like we wanted to get to the free throw line. We got to shoot it at a better percentage. Mia came in and did exactly what we asked her to do. We knew she couldn't chase those three-point shooters for an extended period of time, but we knew they couldn't guard her inside, and the key was to get her to the foul line. She got 7 of them. We got to knock some more down out of that. Statistically, y'all probably thought it was ugly, but I thought it was a beautiful defensive battle. The first 2 quarters, 25-20. At halftime, we did exactly what we wanted to with Tootie, but we lost Strickland off some loose balls and off some kickouts. We didn't do a good job, even though we ended up out-rebounding them by 2. We didn't do a good job. A lot of our fouls came off of their second chance attempts, off of their offensive rebounds, and we got to do a better job of pushing back. I'm proud of my young ladies that came in my blitz group and tried to make it ugly at the end, pressing and getting some stops. Got to be able to clean it up a little bit more, but we got to be able to do that and sustain that a little bit longer.
You mentioned the defense, Coach, and outside of the third, which we can talk about too.
Yeah.
What did you see out of your defense that led to the success? Because besides the third quarter, they never shot better than 28%.
Yeah.
You guys seemed really in control in quarters 1, 2, and 4. So
Yep.
what led to that defensive success?
We just followed the game plan. Followed the game plan. I won't get too much into that game plan, but we followed the game plan because we've played them so much. We know what they want to do. And so we took that first shot offense away of what they wanted to run and how they wanted to run it. So now it's just the intangibles, the little things that we have to clean up. But the biggest thing when you play Belmont, you got to play in space. We had some stuff that we were doing that some of our kids forgot because we know certain kids are going to be a rover for them. So we had an answer for that, but we got to work on our posts, getting that ball out when it happens. And then again, you know, we got to make shots. We got to make shots.
And then can we talk about that third quarter a little bit?
Yeah.
Belmont won that one by 12. They shot over 70.
Yeah.
Big difference from the other 3. What were some of the changes they made? Maybe some of the things
Yeah,
you guys
it's
weren't doing.
23 turnovers, and they scored 23 points. And when you go back to that third quarter, layups are high percentage. So that's where it came again. It wasn't through their offense, just knocking down threes or anything like that. It was through their transition. We lost a couple kids a couple times in transition where Strickland got a couple threes up. But for the most part, it was their best offense was our offense. Was when we turned that ball over, we don't, especially a live turnover up top off of straight line passes, we don't have a chance to defend that, and that's what hurt us.
And then last thing about this game, can you talk about the resilience at the end a little bit? You guys won that fourth quarter by 5, even though you had a couple players fouling out at that point.
Yeah.
Just talk about, and you kind of harped on it all season long about the resilience and the fight this group had.
Yeah,
So
we
talk about that fourth quarter a little bit.
You know what? It's the brand of basketball I desperately want to play, and we're still recruiting to it. We've got some big commitments coming in to play that way, and it's frustrating for me. It's frustrating for me not to be able to play that way because I know we've led this league in steals, you know, twice in our career here, and we've got to get better at converting at it. But it's what we do, and we just got to get to a point where we can spot that more because our fans enjoy watching that, and our kids enjoy playing that way as well. We just got to be able to do it and sustain it for a little bit longer.
And then just to wrap up here, Coach, you guys head to Iowa in a few days. On the 1st, I believe you guys will fly out. What do you want between now and when you guys hit that plane ride that kind of look like to best prepare you for a prolonged trip up there?
Just execution. That's our biggest thing. This group has been, like you said, the resiliency of it. They focus on the process. They focus on getting better, doing certain things better. Yes, the outcome is important, but what we focus on in this era is the progression that we're making, and we're getting better, and you're going to face, this whole conference runs similar stuff, so it's nothing that we haven't seen. Got a chance to see Drake live in the Nashville tournament down there, and like I tell our kids all the time, throw out records, because people in our conference are playing a great schedule, and they're better than their records indicate. So we respect them all, but they're going to get a fight.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you.